Hello, this week's assignment was to do a simple data set, so I chose to do my simple data set on a shopping budget. So I have an allowance of $230. I have listed the clothing items that have been purchased, the number of clothing items, clothing cost, and the total cost. There were 7 different clothing items. The total cost of all came to $218.97 with $11.03 left over. I have created a chart down here that is the cost of each clothing item. One thing that I'm going to show you is how to move my line chart to a new chart sheet. So what you'll do is you'll right click, you'll hit move chart, hit new sheet. I'm going to label this cost of clothing. I will move it to a new page. I'm also going to move it over so that my shopping budget goes before it. So as you can see on my shopping budget page, the line chart is no longer here. So going back, this is what my line chart looks like. You can see that there's a top, a skirt, a jacket, shoes, socks, shorts, and a dress. And then the cost of each matches up. One thing I can change on my chart is if I go back to the shopping budget, I can erase the $35 and then go back to my line chart, and as you can see, it has now been removed from my line chart. To change that, I can go back to my shopping budget sheet, and I can either hit the back bar, which will bring back the $35, or I can type in $35, and now my line chart has gone back to normal. Another thing that I could do is I could take that $35 and turn it into $39. From there, now you'll see that my line chart has moved to saying $39 right here instead of the $35. I'll now go back and I will change that back to $35. Another thing that you could do with a line chart is by going up to chart design, you can switch the style. So I'm going to pick this style for my line chart. Something new that I learned was that even though my line chart is on a different chart sheet, you could still go to the shopping budget sheet and change any data over here, and it would still change on the new sheet even though they're not on the same sheet anymore. I thought that was pretty cool. I never knew that even though now that they were on 2 different sheets, the data would still change. Well, I appreciate you listening to my video, and have a good rest of your week.